back to my channel. I'm so glad you are here. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let me know below, like, what was the highlight of your weekend? Because we've been having a fun weekend. I'm filming this on a Sunday. You'll probably be seeing this on like a Monday or a Wednesday, but like the weekend was just behind us. Isn't it kind of like anything before Wednesday is like, oh, what'd you do last weekend? And anything after, it's like, what's up this weekend? We're all really living for the weekends, you know? Although working from home, sometimes I can't tell what day is what and I'll just forget. But anyway, I've been trying to really focus on the things that I love and not so much the things that are bothering me. Easier said than done. The highlight of my weekend, we went on a fun date night on Saturday night last night, and I also went to my friend Allie's and laminated my brows, which I haven't done for a long time. And at first Sparky was like, those are a statement. They were bang, which they are kind of a bit now, but I haven't laminated them for like a while, like before my trip, like well before a photo shoot, and I just always feel more like put together when my brows are laminated. I do have a brow lamination video somewhere here on my channel if you're new. I just like doing it at home. I do it with a cheaper kit on Amazon, but happy to do a refresher on that if you want. But today we have our closet clean out series. So many of you have committed and I love seeing that in the comments. I'm just so grateful that you guys are doing this with me. It makes me feel a lot less alone. The accountability is very helpful and I'm just learning a lot about myself in this process. So we have quite a few things to go through today. We're getting near to the end of our overflow pile. If you missed our overflow pile, check out a couple videos back. The first video is kind of a recap of everything with the tour. And then I think the last video kind of showed the progress on the pile. If you do want to follow along, all you have to do is find an area of your house that is holding your extra clutter. I'm focusing on my clothing closet, which I know many of us are, mostly because my size has fluctuated. I feel like overwhelmed. I don't want this much stuff. Like, I'd like to keep it a little more minimal. I'd like it to be easier to get dressed and only have things I know are gonna work and that I love. I'd love to like release anything that's not serving me to make room for just fresh energy, fresh ideas, share the things that I don't need and let them like hopefully benefit other people. I just be a little more conscious about what I'm bringing into my closet in a lot of different ways. From a budgetary standpoint, from a space standpoint, from a planetary standpoint, there's a million different reasons. So I'm learning as I'm going. Want to remind that this is a welcoming space. We don't shame ourselves about anything in the past. We don't shame ourselves for gaining weight or having purchased things that haven't worked for us or being messy. Like, none of that here. If you have comments like that or you want to, like, that's just not a space. Like, this is a welcoming space. And so anything that's not kind and constructive and respectful is not welcome here, and that goes for talking to ourselves as well. So anyway, if you want to follow along today, go to your extra pile. We all know where it is. It's the bench at the end of your bed. It's the top of your washer or dryer. It's like the bottom of your closet, things that fell off the hangers that you've just been not looking at. We all know where our little extra spaces are. So go grab one of your extra spaces that you've been ignoring for far too long, plop it in a pile in front of you, and go through it while we do this together. Have all kinds of random things we're going through today, so it feels heavy in my hands, which I'm just like, whew, ready to release the weight of like some of the items I've been holding on to that don't serve me anymore, figuratively and literally. I'm gonna start with this dress. This is, oh, this girl is an Amazon favorite who I wore a lot. I had it in 2 colors, probably still do somewhere, and it's cute and it really served me well. That being said, I feel like it might be time to let it go. Like, I don't know. I'm wearing a very similar dress right now that I like a little bit better, that I think is just like a little more interesting. This was kind of my throw on when I didn't know what to wear and I didn't feel like super comfortable and I just kind of wanted to be a floating marshmallow. And that's totally fine. And it's a very cute dress. It kind of ties in the back. I don't know if you guys remember this number, but I still love it. Every time I put it on, it makes me smile. It's just so cute. This is an older dress from H&M. The shoulders are fun. I'm also kind of taking note of like what I am liking about certain things and what I'm not. This fabric feels crisp and nice. Also, I just love structure. I love like an interesting detail. I'm a sucker for an interesting detail. And just the structure of this is just so unique. I just love this dress. It's an easy throw-on statement and it's like somewhere between Judy Jetson and cottagecore, and I'm here for it. I think the color just is like so fun and punchy, but I think it's time to release it to a home that would Absolutely love it. Goodbye. I think I'm still in love with this. This is so cute. I'm so glad I found this. It's actually not a dress. It's a blouse and a skirt from Never Fully Dressed. I think I got it when I was modeling for them on set when I was in London. I think they let me keep it, is I think how I originated with this, but I just think it's really pretty. And what I love about it is that it's so like breezy and light and airy. One thing I'm noticing is if I put something on my body and it's scratchy or tight or feels heavy, I am so uncomfortable that I never want to wear it. And the second I walk in the door when I get home, clothes are off, which I often do anyway, let's be honest. What's the first thing you do when you walk through the door? Comment below and let me know if you're also like bras off. Have you guys seen that meme where it's like undoing a plant and it's like boo, 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 boo. It's like, that's how I feel. But this skirt is just so lightweight and pretty. Like I wish I would have like thought about wearing this as a cover-up skirt when we traveled in Europe, because it would have been such a dream to pack. And I like the shirt can be by itself. I could see myself styling this still a few ways, so, and the way it's feeling on my body, it's a yes. I'm starting to lean into like just the immediate feeling and knowing in my body, but it's not easy. I'm also doing this intuition course right now, which I'm trying to like use those principles in this, but yeah, if you guys like are in your intuition or you have like cool stories or whatever, please let me know. I'm just like so into that right now. Just like learning to lean into like your knowing and like quicker decision making, etc. So anyway, this is a yes and I love it. One other thing about Never Fully Dressed is I'm pretty sure they have like a secondhand marketplace for their own items. So like if you have something from them, I think they do like a resellers. A lot of this stuff obviously will be up on my Poshmark, but I think it's cool that they do that. It is so hot in LA and I'm so glad I'm trying on like my most breezy things because it is so hot out and I get hot so quickly doing these that's why I've been like slow to do them, because I'm like, this set is from Shopo. It's by Amelie the Label, which if I'm not mistaken uses all like sustainable fabrics and stuff, which is cool. I love this outfit when I got, oh, there's something in the pocket. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh, it's recommendations for Key West, because the last time I wore these, I think I was in Key West, Florida for New Year's. We like drove the Keys for New Year's. I guess I did wear it to my friend's crab boil, but somehow this is still in the pocket. So this is kind of like a linen cotton outfit. It is really cute. Now that I see it, I'm like, oh, I forgot about you. It's actually a 3-piece set, because obviously like, you know, this is a lot. I love the structure of this shirt. I have this in white as well. It's in like kind of a thicker fabric, but I'm a balloon sleeve girl. I'm a hoe for balloon sleeves, let's get honest. So yeah, I wore it to my friend's like crab boil without this bralette, and I wore it like kind of more closed, and it kind of read as like a jumpsuit, which is really cute and fun, but I was leaning towards a no, but now that I have it on my body, it feels good. I'm gonna go look in the mirror and see how I feel. I find myself really still loving this. I'm surprised. Like when I saw it down there, I was like, probably not. But it is so hard for me to find like long slouchy trousers, and I just think it is just like a very cool 3-piece set for whatever. And I also like this and this styled separately as well. So we're keeping her. It feels so like breezy and light on the body, and I don't know if it's the heat of LA summer, but we're keeping her for now. Love the color of this, love the sleeve. It's so cute. I have not worn it, and I realize like I'm just not a big one strap girl. I never have been. You want to know why? I don't think it's practical. It's like hot out, you're gonna get a weird tan line. Like, do I wear a strapless bra? I don't want to if I don't have to, and I don't have to here, but I do here. I don't know what it is about it, and maybe I'll change my mind, but I've always kind of been like, I don't get the hype. Sorry if that's an unpopular opinion. That being said, this is cute. It's very cute. The thing is, I wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't cute, right? But not everything is meant to, it's a reason, a season, a lifetime. So I'm just trusting that since I haven't worn this yet, she's time to go to new home. It is Amelie the Label by Shopo, which is like sustainable, etc. So I'll put this one on my Poshmark, but it is so freaking cute. Really, she's lovely. I hope she goes to a good home. I am simply not done trying to make fetch happen. I still want this to work. I like it so much, and I'm gonna try one more time, mark my words. If I haven't worn it by the time we're done with the AMM Gray Closet Cleanout, you can hold me accountable. She's going in the maybe pile. I'm not ready to say no to her yet. She's still got it, folks. She's still the one I run to. It's so cute. I still love this. White boots, blazer, bam. I wore it to an event not that long ago. I just think this is a unique piece, and it's like rare that I find like a short little sweater dress that I feel cute in. So we love her. And she also kind of matches my house. I don't know if you noticed my rug. she's gotta stay. We all knew it would happen at some point in this video where I try on something that's too small. It's okay. I have worn, like I wore this really briefly one day and I think it probably fits similarly to this, but it doesn't matter. I think I kept being like, it's fine, and it just doesn't feel comfortable. It's just like a little too snug, which sucks because I love this color. It's made well, it's linen, it's beautiful. I think it's such an elegant dress. And I was secretly kind of hoping like, oh, maybe I could wear that to my brother's wedding in a couple weeks, but get real, I'm not comfortable. The main issue is like the back here is just like a little too tight. It zips, but like, I just feel like I don't even know how to like do the back, first of all. And it seems like it kind of like buckles here a little bit, right? Like it's just like a little too snug. I don't know. If you are more of like a 14, 16 or like a 16 with not quite as much of a big booty, this dress would probably fit you. I'm just so sad because I love it and I love Madewell. So we tried, but I think I need to like focus on things that do fit well and like remember that every time I put this on, I'm gonna be like, ooh, and not wear it. So we have to say goodbye. We need like a little like tribute that we can say to them as they go. I like dressing like drapes. Okay, I aspire to curtain. And also this reminds me of my grandma, who was an absolute icon. And I actually don't know if it reminds me of her drapes or her clothing. I think it's like a little both. My grandma was a trouser queen. She like made all of her own clothes. She had a lot of trousers and they were all so good. She was amazing. But this part is giving the drape, maybe like the drape, like the part that goes, you know what I'm talking about? But I like it. I don't care. I think it's so cute. I love this set. It's so cute. I'm glad that I found it because this is like an easy throw on. Like to me, this is as comfortable as like a sundress because it's so light and flowy. And I just love the structure of this top. This would be very cute with jeans. This would be cute with a bodysuit. Yeah, if you haven't noticed a trend, I'm very much into sets. I don't know. Also, I have also been consulting my little color wheel. Please hold. She's a winner. She's a winner. This skirt might be a wrinkly mess, but she's still a yes. I don't know if you guys remember me trying this one on, but I like really wanted a skirt like this for a really long time and I totally forgot I got it. So now I'm really excited to style it different ways. I also found this little like linen vesty type top from Madewell that I usually wear with like matching pants, but I love it and they are both a yes. Side note, I do think that like a satin skirt is a staple, like a wardrobe staple must have. There's so many different ways to style it. This would be so cute with like a cream sweater in the winter and boots. Obviously in the summer you can wear it with a tank. They're so versatile. I have a couple different colors. I've got this in more of like a rusty orange, like pumpkin. And I just think like a black or like a brown or like even a cheetah can serve as a neutral. So I'm sure we're gonna break down more like when I get down to the nuts and bolts of it, more capsule-y wardrobe vibes or like things that I think closets need. I'm sure I'm gonna like be able to assess that, but I did think I'd throw this in here because the right cut on one of these, oh, so good. I've had this for way too long without wearing it, and while it is like cozy and chambray and cute, it's very comfortable on. If I have to convince myself to wear it, it's gotta be a no, right? It is very cute, but as you can see, the tag is still on it. I've never worn it. I don't know what it is. I just like never found a way to style it that made me feel like cute. Maybe it's just like a little too big and so I don't love the, it's just, I don't know. I'm just confused by it. I want to like it, but we have to let her go. She was well loved. I loved her, okay? I remember the last time I wore it. I wore it out to dinner with my friend Allie. We went to dinner at Soho House and I wore it with jeans. And I don't know, it just reminds me of a time in my life that I'm like ready to say goodbye to. It's really cute. I used to like love this color and I'm not sure if it actually suits me. What I do like about the cropness is that it is like an easy tuck into something. Now I'm convincing myself, is this a basic? Is this a basic? Don't do it, Alex. Don't do it. Are we gonna put it in the maybe pile? I was all like, we're gonna be strong. Do you ever wear something and it reminds you of how you felt the night you wore it? For me, the last time I put this on, I remember just feeling not good in my body. But today I don't feel that way, so it feels different. Do you know what I mean? It's a maybe, baby. We're not gonna shame ourselves for having maybes. If you're new here, we do yes, no, maybe so piles. Right now, I'm very proud of myself. I think I have like 3 or 4 items in my maybe pile. Maybe just 3. That's really good for all we've done, okay? We're gonna take every victory we can get. Does this not look very similar to the dress I wore on my trip? Could I have gotten a skirt and worn it up here? Probably. Should I try the other one down on the hips like a skirt? Probably. I just didn't have a shirt on and I wanted to bid you all adieu while I wasn't naked. Yeah, that's all we got. I'm gonna hydrate. I'm thirsty. Thank you so much for hanging out and helping me clean my closet out. I feel like I would be bored, demotivated, stressed, but for some reason doing this together feels like not as bad. Another thing I'm learning from this process is like I have this idea that everything should be fixed in one day, that like I can fix my, first of all, experts would argue nothing needs fixing, but I feel like all the things that are bothering me in my life, I feel like I can like work on in one day, and that's not life. We're all busy. Like I have a busy Sunday, stuff's going on, and like if all I can do is give myself an hour to try things on and to organize things, that's enough. Like some of us are like, oh, I just don't have time, I don't have time. I totally get it. You don't have to clear a week's schedule. You can go one little section at a time. And for me, my system, I can't show you right now because I'm not gonna move my camera, but as I'm doing it, I put them in a pile and then I put them in bags and label them as like donate, give away to friends, Poshmark, etc. And then anything that I'm doing, I can like hang back up and put away. So anyway, we're still working on the overflow pile. If you are participating, I really would love to know how it's going. If you've worked through your overflow pile already, because yours is not as gigantic as mine, feel free to either work ahead, or if you'd like, you can grab overflow in other parts of your house. Like for me, I have like several junk drawers. I've got like my bathroom drawer. Like, you know, we all have our other little parts. So feel free to continue to work through overflow in other parts of your life. And I'd say we probably have a couple more videos of the overflow. And as soon as we get through that, we're gonna start going by category, which I think is gonna be a lot more fun because I totally forgot that I have like a treasure trove of like gowns. I'm really excited to do like the swimwear section, the workout section, reorganize my drawers. We're gonna have fun. So thanks so much for hanging out. If you're new here, I'm Alex, duh. I do shortened versions of this over on TikTok if you're not listening to the talking, but this is more for people that wanna follow along, that like the commentary. We all have our own preferences, but I'm here, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Pinterest, I'm everywhere. Not really, just those places, I guess. But yeah, let's be friends, hang out, say hi over there. Sometimes it's easier to chat via DM or something like that than it is here, but if you're a part of the closet clean out, I'd love to hear how it goes either in the comments below or feel free to message me, but I'm so glad you guys are here. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.